Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to dive into the fascinating world of survival. Imagine living in places so extreme that no human could last even a few hours. Freezing cold that burns your skin, scorching deserts where water is nearly impossible to find, or even the emptiness of outer space. Yet, for some creatures on Earth, these extreme conditions are just part of their everyday life. These animals are not only survivors, they are masters of adaptation. They have evolved over millions of years to live in environments that seem completely uninhabitable. And in this video, we are going to explore 5 of the most incredible survivors on our planet. From microscopic creatures that can survive in outer space, to giant birds that thrive in the coldest place on Earth, each of them has an unbelievable survival story. So, stay tuned as we count down the 5 animals that can survive the harshest conditions in the world. And trust me, number 1 will absolutely blow your mind. Our first animal is so small that you can't even see it with the naked eye. Yet it is perhaps the toughest creature ever discovered. Meet the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. Measuring less than 1 millimeter in length, this tiny 8-legged microanimal has earned the nickname Immortal. And for good reason. Tardigrades can survive conditions that would kill almost any other living organism. They have been found in the deepest parts of the ocean, in the scorching deserts, and even on the highest mountain peaks. But what makes them truly remarkable is their ability to enter a state called cryptobiosis. In cryptobiosis, a tardigrade completely dries out, curling into a tiny ball known as a toon. In this state, it loses almost all the water in its body, slows its metabolism to near zero, and essentially pauses life. Incredibly, tardigrades can stay like this for decades. And when water becomes available again, they rehydrate and continue living as if nothing happened. Scientists have tested their resilience in some extreme experiments. In 2007, the European Space Agency sent tardigrades into outer space, exposing them to the vacuum and deadly radiation of space. Astonishingly, many of them survived, and some even reproduced afterwards. Tardigrades can handle freezing temperatures close to absolute zero, boiling water above 150 degrees Celsius, crushing pressures greater than those at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, and radiation doses that would kill humans instantly. Despite their tiny size, tardigrades remind us that survival is not about strength or size. It's about incredible adaptation. Truly, they are nature's ultimate survivors. From something microscopic, let's move to something much larger. The camel, often called the ship of the desert. Camels are among the best-known animals when it comes to survival in extreme heat and dryness. While humans can barely survive a few days without water, camels can last weeks in scorching desert conditions. One of the biggest misconceptions about camels is that they store water in their humps. In reality, their humps are filled with fat, which the camel can metabolize for energy when food is scarce. This adaptation allows them to go for long periods without eating or drinking. Camels also have an extraordinary ability to conserve water. Their bodies can lose up to 25% of their body weight in fluids, a level that would be fatal to most other animals. And when water finally becomes available, a camel can drink up to 150 liters in just a few minutes. Their survival toolkit doesn't stop there. Camels have long eyelashes and the ability to close their nostrils to protect themselves from sandstorms. Their wide, padded feet keep them from sinking into the hot desert sand, and their thick fur insulates them from both the heat of the day and the freezing cold of the desert night. For thousands of years, humans have relied on camels to transport goods and people across vast deserts. Without camels, civilizations in the Middle East and North Africa may never have thrived. These animals are living proof of how evolution can design the perfect survivor for one of the harshest environments on Earth. Next on our list is a creature that looks like it came straight out of prehistoric times, the crocodile. In fact, that's not far from the truth. Crocodiles are often called living dinosaurs because their ancestors first appeared over 200 million years ago. So, how have crocodiles managed to survive while so many other species went extinct? The answer lies in their incredible adaptability. Crocodiles have a very slow metabolism, which allows them to go without food for months at a time. In times of scarcity, a crocodile can simply wait, conserving its energy until the right moment to strike. Their physical adaptations are also key to their survival. Crocodiles can live in both freshwater and saltwater environments, giving them a wide range of habitats. Their armored skin provides excellent protection, and their powerful jaws can crush bones with ease. They are ambush predators, staying completely still for hours, waiting patiently until prey comes close before launching an explosive attack. But perhaps the greatest evidence of their survival skills is their history. Crocodiles lived through the asteroid impact that wiped out the dinosaurs. While giant reptiles vanished, crocodiles adapted and endured. Their ability to survive both feast and famine, along with their unmatched hunting strategies, make them one of nature's most successful survivors. From the burning deserts and swamps, let's travel to the coldest place on Earth, Antarctica. Here we find the emperor penguin, the largest of all penguin species, and an animal perfectly adapted to life in extreme cold. Antarctica can reach temperatures as low as -60 degrees Celsius, with icy winds blowing at over 200 kilometers per hour. Yet emperor penguins not only survive here, they thrive. Their bodies are designed for insulation. A thick layer of fat, combined with dense waterproof feathers, keeps them warm even in freezing waters. But their most extraordinary survival strategy is their social behavior. During brutal Antarctic winters, thousands of penguins huddle together in large groups, pressing tightly against one another to share body heat. They take turns standing on the outside of the group, so no individual is exposed to the cold for too long. What's even more amazing is their breeding cycle. Unlike most animals, emperor penguins breed during the harsh Antarctic winter. Males are left to incubate the eggs, balancing them carefully on their feet and covering them with a flap of skin to keep them warm. They do this for nearly 2 months without eating, relying only on their fat reserves to survive. Meanwhile, females travel long distances across the ice to feed, eventually returning with food for their newly hatched chicks. This incredible partnership ensures the survival of their species in one of the deadliest climates on Earth. The emperor penguin is a true symbol of resilience, showing us that even in the harshest cold, life can find a way. Finally, let's talk about an animal that many people dislike, but which deserves respect for its survival skills: the cockroach. These insects have been around for more than 300 million years, meaning they were crawling across the Earth even before the age of dinosaurs. Cockroaches are famous for their toughness. They can survive without food for a month and without water for a week. Incredibly, they can even live for several days without their heads, because their nervous system is spread throughout their bodies rather than being centralized in a brain. One of their most impressive traits is their resistance to radiation. While it's a myth that cockroaches could survive a full nuclear blast, it's true that they can withstand much higher doses of radiation than humans. This has made them a symbol of survival in popular culture. Cockroaches are also extremely adaptable. They can live in forests, deserts, jungles, or cities, feeding on almost anything, from food scraps to glue. Their rapid reproduction and ability to adapt to different environments ensure that they continue to thrive, even when humans try hard to eliminate them. Though most people see cockroaches as pests, their survival skills make them one of the most successful species on the planet. If survival is the ultimate measure of success, then cockroaches are true champions. So there you have it. 5 incredible animals that can survive the harshest conditions on Earth. From the microscopic tardigrade that can live in outer space, to the camel that thrives in scorching deserts, the crocodile that outlived the dinosaurs, the emperor penguin enduring the coldest winters, and the cockroach that can survive almost anything. These creatures prove that life is unbelievably resilient. Their stories remind us that survival is not always about size, speed, or strength. Sometimes it's about adaptation, patience, and incredible endurance. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of extreme survivors, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. And stay tuned, because in our next videos, we'll uncover even more amazing secrets of the animal kingdom. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.